me tell you something that might shake you a little bit, might rattle something deep down in your spirit. You've been walking past the mirror like it owes you nothing. You've been glancing at your reflection like it's a stranger passing by on the street. You've been treating your own appearance like an afterthought, like the wrapping paper that doesn't matter once the gift is unwrapped. But let me tell you something, your appearance is not the wrapping paper. It's the announcement, it's the declaration that you have arrived. And if you ever want to live a life that truly honors who you are, you must become addicted to your appearance. Now, when I say addicted, I don't mean vanity. I don't mean obsession. I don't mean you stand in front of the mirror checking every eyelash, comparing yourself to some image on social media. No, no, no. I mean addicted in a way that means you can't live without feeling good about who you are when you see yourself. Addicted to showing up for yourself every day. Addicted to making sure your outer reflection aligns with the excellence, the confidence, the brilliance that's living inside of you. Because baby, when you don't take care of your appearance, what you're saying is, I don't care enough to celebrate what's already beautiful. Your appearance is a celebration. It's not just about makeup or clothes or hairstyles or jewelry. It's about energy. It's about intention. It's about walking into a room and your presence, saying everything before your mouth ever opens. See, when you walk in somewhere, people are reading you before you ever speak. Your body language, your posture, your eyes, your energy, everything about your appearance is telling a story. The question is, are you the author of that story? Or have you let the world write it for you? I remember a season in my life when I stopped showing up for myself. I'd roll out of bed and grab whatever shirt was closest. I told myself I didn't have time. I told myself I didn't need to impress anyone. I told myself I was too busy chasing the dream to care about what I looked like. But deep down, what I was really saying was, I've forgotten how to honor me. And when you forget to honor yourself, you begin to lose the rhythm of your confidence. You start speaking softer, stepping smaller, and dreaming shorter. Because the truth is, when you look like you've given up on you, your spirit starts to believe it too. You must become addicted to your appearance, because every time you look in that mirror, you're looking at a promise. You're looking at resilience. You're looking at the person who made it through everything that's meant to break them. You're looking at the survivor, the thriver, the dreamer, the doer. That reflection deserves your attention. That reflection deserves your respect. That reflection deserves for you to show up with pride. You don't have to be perfect, but you do have to be present. You do have to look like you care. You know what I realized? You can't manifest abundance while looking like scarcity. You can't declare confidence while wearing defeat on your face. You can't talk about love and light when your eyes are dimmed by neglect. Your appearance is the first language of self-love. It's the way you say, I am worth the effort. It's the way you say, I respect myself enough to be seen at my best. Even when no one's watching. It's not about what you wear. It's about how you wear it. It's not about what brand is on your back. It's about what belief is on your heart. When I talk about becoming addicted, I mean developing habits that align your appearance with your power. Wake up and treat your reflection like your best friend. Speak life into that mirror. Say, I see you. You look radiant. You look powerful. You look ready, because the world will try to convince you otherwise. The world will try to tell you you're too old, too big, too dark, too light, too something. But if you've already told yourself you're enough, no one can sell you the lie of lack. You've got to remember, your appearance isn't about pleasing others. It's about aligning with your own greatness. Every morning, the mirror gives you a chance to recalibrate, to remind yourself of the standard you've set. You are the CEO of your life, the architect of your vision, the designer of your destiny. And you would never see a CEO walking into a boardroom without looking like they came to handle business. So why are you walking into your life any differently? Every day is a board meeting with your purpose. Every morning is your red carpet to destiny. And you've got to dress, move, and act like it. Let me tell you something. Confidence is contagious when you walk in dressed in self-respect. When your head is high, when your energy says, I belong here, people will feel that. They might not know why they're drawn to you, but they'll feel something magnetic. That's the power of being addicted to your appearance. You're not trying to impress. You're trying to express. You're expressing your worth, your preparation, your possibility. You're expressing the God in you that says, I am here and I am enough. There are days when you won't feel like showing up, days when the weight of the world feels like too much. But those are the days when you must push through the hardest, because your appearance isn't just for the good days, it's for the hard ones. It's your armor. It's your declaration that no matter how you feel, you are still standing tall. You still choose excellence. You still choose light. You still choose you. You've got to be so consistent that your reflection starts to trust you again. You've got to become the kind of person who shows up for themselves even when no one's clapping. You see, people think transformation starts on the inside, and it does, but the outside is the evidence. The outside is the proof. When you start taking care of your body, your clothes, your hygiene, your energy, your space, it's not superficial, it's sacred. Because everything you touch becomes a reflection of how you see yourself. The way you keep your home, your car, your desk, it's all connected to the way you value your own image. So when you clean that mirror and look at yourself, remember, you're cleaning the lens through which the world sees you. There's power in presence. When you walk into a room and you've invested in yourself, people listen differently. You speak differently. You hold yourself differently. And that's not because of the brand of your clothes. It's because of the belief behind your eyes. You can wear a 10 outfit with fur, zalos, and energy, and the world will still see royalty. It's not the fabric, it's the frequency. You can't fake that glow. That glow comes from honoring yourself. That glow comes from knowing you're worth the time. The effort, the care every morning is an opportunity to fall in love with yourself again. To look in that mirror and not just see flaws to fix, but features to celebrate. To say, I love that I'm unique. I love that I'm real. I love that I'm evolving. And the more you say it, the more your reflection begins to respond, because your body listens to your language. Your energy listens to your effort. Your spirit listens to your self-care. When you become addicted to your appearance, you are building a lifelong love affair with your reflection. It's time to stop apologizing for wanting to look good somewhere along the way. People convinced us that caring about our appearance was shallow. But baby, it's sacred. It's self-respect. You're not shallow for shining. You're not vain for valuing your image. You're not egotistical for wanting to look like the masterpiece you already are. You are made in divine design. You are the living, breathing art of creation. So why not honor the masterpiece? Why not polish the frame? Why not celebrate the work of art that you are? When you walk into your destiny, your appearance should announce that you belong there. You should look like you prayed for this moment. You should look like you prepared for this blessing. You should look like the future you've been building in silence, because appearance is a form of gratitude. It's saying, thank you, life, for giving me another day to show up. It's saying, I'm ready for the opportunities I asked for. When you dress in confidence, you're dressing for the success you haven't met yet. You've got to become addicted to the small things, the way your shoulders sit back, the way your eyes meet your own in the mirror, the way you smile at yourself like you're your own cheerleader. Because you are. Nobody can hype you like you can. Nobody can affirm you like you can. Nobody can love you the way you're supposed to love you. When you look in that mirror, don't just see who you are. See who you're becoming. Dress for the person you're evolving into, not the one you're leaving behind. I want you to start thinking of your appearance as your visual resume. Before people know your story, they see your energy. Before they hear your voice, they feel your confidence. You're always communicating, even when you're silent. And if you're going to be a walking message, Let it be one that says, I'm intentional. Let it say, I'm awake. Let it say, I'm ready. Your appearance should preach the sermon your words can't. There's a certain magic that happens when you start aligning your appearance with your purpose. Doors open faster, conversations shift, opportunities find you, because the universe responds to preparation. It responds to confidence. It responds to excellence. And excellence is not perfection, it's consistency. It's saying, I will keep showing up as my best self, no matter what's happening around me. That's what addiction to your appearance looks like. It's not about ego, gout. It's about discipline. It's not about style. It's about standard. You've got to fall in love with grooming your greatness. Calm your purpose, dress your confidence, accessorize your self-worth, because the way you treat your appearance becomes the rhythm of how you treat your dreams. If you're sloppy with your reflection, you'll get sloppy with your vision. But when you take pride in the way you show up, your mind starts to mirror that pride. Your habits start to align. Your actions start to sharpen. Excellence becomes a reflex. Some of you are waiting for motivation to start taking care of yourself, but motivation is born from movement. The first time you dress up for yourself when you don't feel like it, that's when your power wakes up. The first time you look in that mirror and say, oh, I love you, when your heart doesn't believe it yet, that's when your healing starts. The first time you refuse to shrink, refuse to hide, refuse to dim your light just to make others comfortable, that's when you begin to rise. Every act of self-care is a declaration of self-worth. And let me tell you this, your appearance doesn't have to cost money, but it will cost intention. It doesn't require luxury. It requires love. It's not about how much you spend. It's about how much you care. You can wear simplicity and still radiate royalty. You can be minimal and still magnificent, because your glow doesn't come from your closet. It comes from your confidence, from the way you walk like you belong, from the way you sit like you're supposed to be there, from the way you show up knowing that your very existence is evidence of greatness. So every day, look at yourself like you're the CEO of your own empire. Fix your crown, straighten your shoulders, smile with purpose. Because someone is watching you to learn how to treat themselves. Someone is waiting for permission to love their reflection again. And your example could set them free. When you become addicted to your appearance, you give others the courage to do the same. You remind them that self-love is not selfish, it's sacred. You remind them that excellence is not arrogance, it's honor. You remind them that the way we show up for ourselves determines how the world shows up for us. You must become addicted to your appearance because it's the first promise you keep to yourself every day. It's how you say, I'm worth showing up for. It's how you say, I'm not hiding anymore. It's how you say, I'm ready to meet the version of me I prayed for. So tomorrow morning, when you wake up, don't just get ready, rise ready. Don't just get dressed, get aligned. Don't just look good, look intentional. Let your appearance be the mirror of your mission, the echo of your effort, the reflection of your rebirth. Because you, my friend, are not ordinary. You are the walking evidence of resilience. You are the living poem of purpose. You are the reflection of possibility. And the world deserves to see what that looks like. So go ahead, fix your tall, smile like your future depends on it. Walk like the universe is watching, because it is. You are the masterpiece and the artist, the reflection and the light. And it's time to fall so deeply in love with your own appearance that it becomes your daily ritual of power. You must become addicted to your appearance, because your appearance is your declaration that you are here, that you matter, and that you are ready for everything your destiny has been waiting to deliver. Looking your best is a visual affirmation of your commitment to your future. When you take the time to prepare your appearance, to put intention into how you present yourself, You're not just getting ready for today. You're signaling to the world and to your own subconscious mind that you are expecting something greater. You're saying, I believe in what's coming, because people who expect good things prepare for them. People who are ready for opportunities dress like opportunity might knock at any moment. Your appearance is a living vision board. It speaks of the standard you've set for your life and how much you value the future you're building. Every morning when you wake up, you have a choice. You can treat your day like a repeat of yesterday, or you can treat it like an audition for the life you've been praying for. When you choose to show up looking your best, you're not just respecting the day. You're respecting your destiny. You're saying, I'm ready to meet my next level. It's not about impressing anyone else. It's about alignment. It's about bringing your physical presence up to the same frequency as your dreams. If you want to walk into rooms you've never been in, start dressing like the person who belongs in those rooms. You can't manifest abundance from a mindset of neglect. When you walk past the mirror and don't see effort, it whispers to your subconscious that you don't expect much. But when you look at your reflection and see intention, see pride, see care, you start believing that you're someone worth preparing for. That's why looking your best is never a shallow thing. It's a spiritual declaration. It's the way you say, I take myself seriously. You're letting the universe know that you are ready to be trusted with more because you already honor what you have. Every detail matters. The way you carry yourself, the way you groom yourself, the way you put your clothes together, all of it sends a message. People can feel when you take yourself seriously. They can feel when you've invested effort into how you show up. And more importantly, so can you. It shifts your energy. It lifts your confidence. It builds your internal rhythm. When you look your best, your energy changes, your voice strengthens. Your walk gains power. You begin to move differently because your outer appearance is reinforcing your inner worth. Think about it. Have you ever noticed how when you look good, you feel good? When you feel good, you perform better. That's not a coincidence. That's energy alignment. The way you look influences the way you think, and the way you think influences what you attract. Looking your best places you in the vibration of readiness. You start showing up to life like it's a stage you've been preparing for, not a struggle you're surviving. Every outfit becomes a reminder that you're walking towards something bigger. Every effort you make in your appearance becomes an investment in your confidence bank. You must understand that your appearance is not just fashion, it's faith. Faith that your future is worth dressing for. Faith that your goals are worth presenting yourself for. Faith that you belong in the spaces you dream about. When you put in effort to look your best, you're rehearsing success before it arrives. You're training your mind and spirit to handle the blessings you've been asking for. Because success isn't something you chase, it's something you prepare for. And preparation begins with presentation. When you show up for a dream, it's not just about skill, it's about presence. Presence is power. Presence says, I came to play full out. Presence says, I'm not waiting for life to give me permission to shine. I've already decided to glow. When you look your best, you bring that presence with you. You bring in an energy that makes people take notice, that makes opportunities pay attention. Doors that were closed before start creaking open because the energy behind your appearance says you're ready now. You've become the living embodiment of commitment. You can't hope for a better future while presenting yourself like you're stuck in the past. The person you're becoming deserves effort. They deserve excellence. They deserve a reflection that looks like you believe in them. You can't expect the universe to deliver the extraordinary while you're still showing up like you're just getting by. Looking your best means you're already walking in gratitude for the future you haven't met yet. It's saying, thank you in advance for where I'm going. And listen, it doesn't matter what you have. It's not about brand names or price tags. It's about care. You can look your best with what you already own when you put thought into it. It When you iron that shirt instead of leaving it wrinkled. When you fix your hair instead of saying it doesn't matter. When you choose colors that make you feel alive instead of hiding behind what's convenient. It's the effort that creates the energy. It's the consistency that builds the confidence. You're teaching yourself that no matter what's happening, you are never too tired to honor yourself. Looking your best doesn't just change how others see you. It changes how you see yourself. You start standing taller, speaking clearer, moving with intention. You begin to feel like the future version of you already exists. And that you're simply catching up, because that's what this is. It's a bridge. Your appearance becomes a bridge between who you are and who you're becoming. Every time you put in the effort, you're crossing that bridge one step closer to your future self. There's something magnetic about someone who consistently looks like they care, not because they're flawless, but because they're intentional. The world respects consistency. The world responds to people who look prepared. You've seen it before. Someone walks into a room and without a word, everyone senses they mean business. That's the power of showing up at your best. You become unforgettable. You become undeniable. You become the standard for what dedication looks like. Your appearance is part of your personal brand, and your brand speaks before you do. You can't say you're chasing excellence and show up like you gave the bare minimum. Excellence starts with the mirror. Excellence starts with the way you treat your own image. The way you look at yourself every morning sets the tone for how you'll face the world. So, when you take that extra moment to fix your collar, to polish your shoes, to straighten your posture, you're not doing it for vanity. You're doing it to communicate vision. You're saying, I see where I'm going, and I'm preparing for it right now. There's a version of you that's waiting on the other side of discipline, a version that's confident, radiant, unstoppable. That version is not created overnight. It's built day by day in the small, consistent choices you make. The choice to care, the choice to show up, the choice to look your best even when you don't feel your best. Because that's how you prove to yourself that your future is worth the work. That's how you demonstrate that you're not just dreaming, you're doing. You're telling the universe that you can be trusted with bigger rooms, bigger opportunities, and bigger stages because you already carry yourself like someone who belongs there. And that's what it means when you look your best. You're visually affirming that your future matters, that your vision is alive, that your purpose is active. You're reminding yourself that success isn't someday. It's today, in the mirror, in the details, in the way you choose to represent the masterpiece that is you. Preparation in appearance attracts preparation in opportunity. The way you present yourself to the world is a mirror of how you prepare for what's coming. Every morning when you get dressed, when you take that moment to decide how you will show up, you're not just choosing clothes, you're practicing readiness. You're sending a message to life that says, I'm available for the next level. You're demonstrating that you're serious about where you're going, not just where you are. Because opportunities have a way of recognizing preparation, and your appearance is one of the loudest signals of that readiness. When you look like you've already stepped into your next season, life starts to treat you like you belong there. When you dress, carry, and express yourself with intention, you begin to attract experiences that match that energy. It's not magic, it's mindset. The world responds to how you show up. When you move like you're prepared, people trust you with more. When you look like excellence, people feel safe giving you responsibility. That's how preparation in appearance becomes a magnet for opportunity. You're not waiting for something to happen. You're preparing for it to find you. Think about this. The people who are most successful in any area of life don't wait for a special event to look their best. They make it a lifestyle. They don't need an occasion to put in effort. They've learned that every day is an audition for their next opportunity. They understand that preparation isn't something you do once. It's something you live. And appearance is the first layer of that preparation. It's your visual signature, your declaration that you are in alignment with your destiny. The way you show up tells the universe how seriously you take your purpose. When you wake up and take care of your appearance, you're doing more than grooming your body. You're conditioning your mind. You're building habits of readiness. You're programming your subconscious to expect greatness. You're saying, I'm not waiting for luck. I'm living in preparation. And opportunities love prepared people. They love people who've already decided to act like success before it arrives. That's what your appearance does. It's a declaration of expectation. You can't look unprepared and expect prepared blessings to flow your way. Your appearance is the physical form of your preparation. It's the evidence that you care about details, that you respect yourself enough to be intentional, that you understand the importance of presentation. People see your level of care before they ever hear your words. And it's not about impressing others. It's about aligning yourself with excellence so deeply that it becomes your natural state. Excellence in your appearance creates momentum for excellence in everything else. When you're intentional about the outside, your mindset starts following that rhythm. Preparation is energy, it's focus, it's discipline. And when your appearance reflects that energy, life takes notice. You start attracting opportunities that match your level of intentionality. If you walk through life looking careless, life hands you careless results. But if you move through your day with presence, purpose, and pride, opportunities recognize that frequency. They see that you've already done the inner work. They see that you've already made room for greatness. You become a living invitation for possibility. There's something magnetic about someone who looks prepared, not because of what they're wearing, but because of the aura they carry. You can see it in their posture, in their confidence, in their ease. They look like they expect good things to happen. They look like they're ready for what's next. That's what draws opportunities closer. They feel your readiness before you even speak. You don't have to chase, you attract. You don't have to beg, you belong. Preparation in appearance makes you recognizable to the blessings that were designed for you. Every successful person understands that the way you do one thing is the way you do everything. If you neglect the small details of how you show up, it often means you're neglecting preparation in other areas too. But when you're mindful about your appearance, when you take time to look composed, confident, and intentional, you're reinforcing habits of discipline. You're training yourself to think ahead. You're practicing foresight. You're building the kind of consistency that opportunities can trust. Because opportunity doesn't come to those who want it. It comes to those who are ready for it. There's a psychology to preparation. When you look the part, your brain begins to act the part. You start carrying yourself with more authority. You speak more clearly. You engage with confidence. That inner shift sends out energy that opportunities recognize. People feel drawn to confidence, to clarity. And all three begin with how you show up. That's why preparation in appearance is more than vanity. It's vibration. You're tuning your energy to match the frequency of success. You're saying, I'm ready to meet the moment. Imagine two people walk into a room with the same potential, the same intelligence, the same ability. One looks like they prepared. The other looks like they didn't. Which one do you instinctively trust more? Which one would you hire, partner with, or give a chance to? That's how simple but powerful preparation in appearance can be. It creates trust before words are spoken. It builds bridges before introductions are made. It tells people that you value not just what you do, but how you do it. When you start treating your appearance like an extension of your preparation, you'll notice that life starts meeting you at your level. Conversations shift, invitations increase, doors open that used to stay closed because you look like someone who's already ready. You look like you take yourself seriously. You look like you respect your journey. And when you respect your journey, others do too. Every outfit, every grooming habit, every choice you make about your appearance becomes a practice of mindfulness. It becomes a statement that you're not living on autopilot. You're not drifting, you're directing. You're intentional about how you move through the world. You're aware of how you're perceived, not because you need approval, but because you understand that presentation is communication. You're always saying something, even when you're silent. Let your appearance say you're ready. And remember, preparation doesn't always mean perfection. It means care. It means awareness. It means presence. It's the way you hold your head high, the way your energy feels grounded, the way your appearance tells the story of someone who takes pride in themselves. That energy doesn't go unnoticed. The right people, the right opportunities, the right doors, they all respond to that level of presence. Because they can feel that you're not waiting to rise. You're already rising. The truth is, opportunity often tests your preparation before it rewards it. It watches how you carry yourself when no one's watching. It observes whether you show up with excellence even when it's inconvenient. It pays attention to whether you keep yourself sharp even when the spotlight isn't on you. And when opportunity finally knocks, it doesn't question if you're ready. It already knows you are, because you've been preparing through your appearance, your posture, your energy every single day. So don't underestimate the power of the first impression you make on yourself and the world. The mirror you face every morning isn't just showing you a reflection. It's showing you a rehearsal. You're rehearsing readiness. You're rehearsing confidence. You're rehearsing the version of you that opportunities are looking for. The more consistent you become with your preparation and appearance, the more consistent opportunities become in finding you. Because like attracts like, preparation attracts preparation. Excellence attracts excellence. When your appearance says, I'm ready, life starts saying, I've been waiting for you. When you honor your appearance, you activate self-worth. Every time you take a moment to present yourself with care, to nurture your image with love and intention, you are sending a signal to your spirit that says, I matter. You're telling yourself that you're worthy of attention, of effort, of time. And that simple act, choosing to honor your appearance, isn't just about looking good. It's about claiming your value, reclaiming your confidence, and remembering that how you treat yourself sets the tone for everything else in your life. When you honor your appearance, you're not worshiping vanity. You're worshiping value. There is a vibration that lives in self-worth. It's calm. It's steady. It's radiant. You can feel it when someone walks into a room and they're comfortable in their own skin. They don't have to say a word because their energy already speaks. That energy begins with how they treat themselves. When you honor your appearance, you feed that energy. You feed the part of you that says, I deserve to look like I belong to my dreams. Because when you feel good about how you look, it's not just surface, it's soul. It shifts your energy, your mood, your posture, and the way you take up space in the world. For too long, many people have been taught that caring about appearance is shallow, that self-love is vanity, that putting effort into yourself is prideful. But the truth is, neglecting your appearance doesn't make you humble. It makes you disconnected. When you disconnect from how you look, you slowly disconnect from how you feel. You start moving through life unseen, even by yourself. You start believing that attention is something you give only to others, never to you. But when you honor your appearance, you break that cycle. You remind yourself that you deserve your own care just as much as anyone else. Honoring your appearance doesn't require luxury. It requires love. It's not about designer clothes or perfect skin. It's about the way you show up for you. It's about taking 5 extra minutes to make sure you feel aligned, composed, and confident. It's about keeping yourself clean, groomed, and put together in a way that says, I respect this vessel I live in, because your body is your first home. And the way you maintain it reflects the way you feel about your life. When you treat your reflection with respect, your spirit responds with gratitude. When you honor your appearance, something powerful happens in your mind. You begin to shift from neglect to nurture. You begin to speak to yourself differently. The words you use about yourself change. The tone you speak in changes. You start to replace criticism with compassion, doubt with dignity, shame with strength. You no longer approach the mirror looking for flaws. You approach it looking for evidence of your beauty, your resilience, your growth. That's what honoring your appearance does. It retrains your mind to see what's right with you instead of what's wrong. Every act of self carries a declaration of self-worth. When you wash your face with patience instead of rushing, that's self-worth. When you choose an outfit that makes you feel confident instead of hiding behind comfort, that's self-worth. When you style your hair, when you smell good, when you smile at your reflection instead of sighing at it, that's self-worth. It's not about trying to be perfect. It's about treating yourself like someone worth showing up for, because you are. You are worth the effort. You are worth the preparation. You are worth the reflection that makes you proud. Your appearance is a language. It speaks before your words ever do. It tells people how you feel about yourself, what you believe about your worth, and how seriously you take your own presence. But before it communicates to others, it communicates to you. When you walk past the mirror and see effort, you feel appreciation. When you look into your reflection and see pride, you feel peace. When you honor your appearance, you are building a daily ritual of self-respect. You are turning your reflection into your reminder that you are deserving, capable, and enough. When you start treating your appearance as sacred, it stops feeling like a chore. It becomes a form of meditation. It becomes a way of connecting with your higher self. The simple act of getting ready in the morning turns into a practice of gratitude. You're saying, "Thank you, body, for carrying me. Thank you, face, for expressing my joy. Thank you, eyes, for showing me the beauty in my world." You begin to understand that the effort you put into your appearance isn't for others' approval. It's for your own affirmation. There's something magnetic about someone who honors themselves. It's not always visible in material things, but you can feel it. You can feel it in the way they walk with confidence, in the calmness of their energy, in the pride that glows from their smile. That magnetism doesn't come from makeup or clothing. It comes from alignment. When you honor your appearance, you align your outer image with your inner worth. You tell your spirit, "I'm not hiding anymore." You begin to attract experiences that match your new level of self-respect. Honoring your appearance is one of the fastest ways to rebuild broken confidence. When you've been through seasons that drained you, when life has bruised your self-image, when you've forgotten what it feels like to be proud of yourself, start with your reflection. Don't wait for the feeling to come before the action. Let the action awaken the feeling. Fix your hair. Put on that outfit that makes you feel powerful. Smile at yourself even when you don't fully mean it yet. Because every time you choose to honor your appearance, you are healing the relationship with yourself. You're teaching your heart to trust you again. When you look your best, you start feeling your best. And when you feel your best, you start doing your best. That's why your appearance matters. It's not just physical, it's psychological, it's emotional, it's spiritual. The way you care for yourself on the outside directly affects how you show up on the inside. You can't pour confidence into the world from an empty cup, but when you fill your cup with self-love, when you pour energy into your own presentation, you overflow with confidence naturally. Honoring your appearance also changes how others treat you. People mirror the way you treat yourself. If you move through the world looking like you don't care, the world will believe you don't. But when you move through the world like you are worth being seen, people will begin to see you differently. Opportunities find people who look prepared. Respect gravitates toward people who carry themselves with dignity. Your appearance tells people what to expect from you, and it starts by showing them that you expect excellence from yourself. This is not about perfection. It's about pride. It's about saying, "I love myself enough to show up beautifully." Even when no one's watching, it's about looking like you value your presence, your energy, your life. It's about making sure that your reflection represents the greatness you're growing into. Honoring your appearance is an everyday decision to treat yourself as a priority, not an afterthought, to look in the mirror and say, I'm enough. But I can still evolve, to understand that your appearance is your first layer of communication with the world, and it should tell a story of strength, confidence, and care. When you honor your appearance, you begin to walk with a quiet power. You don't need validation because your reflection already gave it to you. You don't need permission because you've already claimed it. You move through life differently, not to be seen, but because you finally see yourself. You start protecting your peace more. You start setting higher standards for what you accept. You start realizing that how you treat your image is how you treat your worth, and your worth deserves your highest attention every single day.